get your mouth.
Alright guys, so I'm taking a look at something that I find interesting. They're always kind of fun to me to play around with these little like spy camera type deals. So this particular camera, let me show you what it comes with real quick. So I dropped the stickers. So it comes with these little black stickers. I think these are to cover the LEDs on the actual camera, because there is a little blue and a green LED indicator dealing with your connectivity and all, because you connect this with your Wi-Fi and everything, and the power. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment, but these little stickers, I believe, are designed to cover those up if you want to make it a little more stealthy, a little more subtle, keep it out of view. You have a charging cable. Now I've just been using my own. It's just a standard micro USB charging cable, so you can use your own or you can use the one that's included. It's actually got a pretty decent amount of length. The other one I've been using that is included is this one, and it's just a really short one, and it's actually metal, so pretty cool, and it's bendable, sort of posable. So I've been using this one because the cool thing about this is it can operate off of battery power, but it only lasts around 20 or 30 minutes. So that's like not a very long period of time, obviously, but you can run the camera while you're charging it, and you can have it plugged in. So I had it plugged into this, into a power bank, playing around, and I'm going to show you a demonstration, just kind of a real quick, somewhat close like I am now with the actual camera here, with this camera, just kind of like, almost like you would do a selfie cam or a FaceTime type chat, something like that, simply because of the fact that this camera has night vision capabilities. However, it's limited to only about 3 to 5 feet roughly as far as any really good, beyond that the detail becomes kind of lost, and it's a small camera, so it's got some limitations in that regard, so you have to take that into account. But you have this cool little USB charging cable, micro USB cable, which is nice. You have the included instructions, which you're going to need to get this set up. It's not difficult, but it's good to have these. And then you have this, which I haven't needed to use this, but this is basically just a little base. As you can see, has a lot of different swivel and adjustment, and the reason for that is because this camera actually has a magnet, so it's magnetic. And you see this plate right here, so you've got some different options. You can stick that on there. You can stick this to something and then stick the camera to it, or if it's a metal surface, maybe the refrigerator door, for some reason you wanted to film in your kitchen area, you can actually stick this to that type of a surface, a metal surface, and have it stick. So you have multiple options available, and then it's a 3M adhesive here, so you can stick this somewhere, and then that gives you the ability to move this around. A little articulation. So you can see actually right now it's got the blue and the green. The green, it's actually searching for a network, but there's no Wi-Fi in this area, so not going to really do anything at this point. And then blue for power. There's a mode button, power button, and then there's the slot for your micro SD card. There is not one included, but you can use, I believe, up to a 64 gig with this. And then the only other thing is your charging port. There's also a microphone in this, and the audio is actually fairly clear, so that's not bad. It does 1080p. It has a 150 field of view as far as the range, as far as the camera's viewing angles and everything, so that's pretty cool. It actually works quite well, and as you can see, it's relatively small. I mean, I don't really have anything here to compare it with, just maybe a typical ink pen. I mean, in contrast, it's not huge, but let me turn this off. Since there's no Wi-Fi here, there's no reason to just sit here and burn the battery. So yeah, those LEDs are very noticeable, so you would want to cover those up with those little stickers if you wanted to keep it a little more inconspicuous. So within the app, I'm going to try to do a quick little video. It's hard for me to see with my vision and through the viewfinder, but there's going to be a little icon on the top that looks kind of like a little light bulb. When you touch that, that is going to turn on and off the infrared night vision abilities for the camera. Alright, so real quick, I just want to show you the, hopefully you can see the icons at the top there. There's the, I can't really see it through the viewfinder, but you can press up here and that will allow you to turn the night vision off and on. And you're using an HD minicam, which is great for me because one of the cameras I use already uses that, so I don't have to have a different app for, you know, 10 different cameras, 10 different apps type thing. So I'm trying to think if I wrote down anything else that is important. It takes about 3 hours to charge, but it doesn't matter if you charge it longer than that. You're still only going to get about 20 or 30 minutes of record time with the actual camera because of the battery's capacity. Now, one thing that you may want to take note of, if, like, let's say right now, if I actually did have a network, a Wi-Fi network here, then I would need to hold down the mode button for about 5 seconds and have it kind of reset itself so that I could reconnect to the new network. Now, if I was at home or the other home, the office, or, you know, one of the other places, then I would have to take into account the need to change that, and that's something that, you know, some people may run into an issue and feel like there's a problem, and it's really not a problem. It's just that they need to go through those steps in order to utilize it properly. So that's something to take into account. But yeah, with the ability to plug it in and keep, you know, charging it, or even maybe plugging it into the wall, and like I could plug this into the wall and have it on the fridge and have it charging within in the room, charging but recording. But you know, that's up to you how you want to use it. I just think it's cool to be able to utilize it while it's charging and not have to worry about the battery at all in that regard. So that was just a real quick overview. I just wanted to show you, you know, the camera itself, and again, like I said, what it actually looks like. I don't even know. I've never tried to do playback when the camera's not connected. So let's see what happens. I think it's still in, yeah, still got the recording. So let's see.
So just a quick test. Light.
See, just playing around.
And you can hear echo
because the different audio is picking up though. But see, that's what you're going to be seeing because you're interfacing basically with your phone. So HD Minicam is the app. That's what it looks like with night vision on. Let's see.
Alright, so just a quick example. This is the nighttime.
And anyway, I'll put the video where you can actually see it. But I just want to show you what it looks like real quick on the actual phone. But yeah, that's it. That is pretty much it. It's a nice camera. It does do a good job as far as audio and video, especially in a relatively close proximity. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say about it. I think I covered all the points I really wanted to hit on. If you want to find out more about this, there's going to be a link below the video. You can check that out. And that's it. There's no special steps required for audio. In some cameras, you have to do a special flash of firmware to get audio working. With this one, audio just worked right out of the box. No issues. So that's a bonus for a lot of people because a lot of people have problems and challenges getting that audio working, and from what I found from other people, trying to help them get theirs working. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully that's helpful, and just check out a really quick demonstration that I just tried to show you what a day in daylight or bright light and no light situation would look like, so you have an idea of what to expect. Check out the other reviews, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Okay, so daylight, so you can see, or bright light in the room so you can see what it looks like when the actual lights are on. And I'm just doing a really close-up view because this has a limited range, I think like 3 to 5 feet, so it's not going to be super long. Now it's dark, so let me turn on the night vision. So I turn that on. It takes a few seconds to activate, and well, I'm hyper white there. Okay, so you get an idea, hopefully, of what it looks like with nighttime. And then if I move my arm and the light comes on, that's daytime, and you have to manually turn off and on the IR blaster that facilitates the night vision aspect, as you could just see. So it takes a second after you click it for that to change. But hopefully that works and you get an idea of what to expect.